How can I get inside deals from a land broker?
Well, you got to tell the land broker what you want, and you got to sign something. You got to be committed to that guy or woman. So you need to tell them, hey, this is what I want. Like, I want 20 acres. And, if it's a prominent land broker in the area, they're going to come across that 20 acres sometime, okay? But if you're calling every single agent in the area, you're going to be you're going to the back. I mean, you're at the end of the line then. So there is something that's actually a contract that says, it's an exclusive buyer's agency agreement. And you can manipulate this contract and make it very specific. So, you got a land broker in Chatham County. This guy is listing a lot of properties in Chatham County. You say, large acreage in Chatham County, and that's it. So if you find something in Wake County, he doesn't get paid. And you can talk to other brokers. If you find something in Alamance County, he doesn't get paid. You can go, but this is an exclusive contractual relationship. And then, there are certainly some ethics as far as like inside deals or whatever. So what happens with tracts of land that we list is like when you do residential, you meet with a residential, you figure out a price, photographer comes out, boom, boom, but like you can do a residential in just a couple days right now, okay? But land can take a lot longer. I mean, sometimes with land, we have to get a perk test, we have to get the soils evaluated, we have to get stream identification, buffers, riparian buffers. We might have to do an erosion control plan, putting in a road, and survey. So all this can take 3, 4, even 5 months. I mean, I have them all the time. They take a year. So it can take a long time before. And so I can say to someone that signed a buyer's agency agreement, I said, look, I have this. Like, this is going to come on the market. In order to be fair to everyone else and the seller, we're going to want full exposure to the market, but you're still going to know about it before anybody else. It's in preparation. We don't know what the soils are. We're not sure what the price is, but at least you can get an idea of what's happening in the area and in the market. If you really want to get bumped up in the front of the line, we've talked about many times how it's very, very rare to get any kind of financing for a land deal. So, you can tell your broker that you have the cash, but proving to your broker, like showing them, well, here's my statement, I got it. I mean, it just bumps you up. It just bumps you up because I know you have the purchasing power. I know you can do this. I know you're pre-qualified. And if you give me an idea of where you want to be and what you want, it really works out. It could be a great situation because I can say, yeah, I'm evaluating this piece. Maybe this will work for you. And you can get ahead of the curve and figure out whether or not it's going to be a good purchase for you.
Can people buy a property before it goes on the network?
Well, you can, but like it. So we have an MLS agreement, okay? And so one of the things that I do is like you can't figure out the price. Like if I don't know how many acres it is, I can't figure out the price. If I don't know how much floodplain there is or how much buffer there is, I can't figure out the price. And if I don't know, I mean, the most important thing out of everything are the soils. Without knowing what the soil, I mean, we have good dirt and bad dirt in this area, and so I can't figure out a price until I know all these things or whatever. So you could work something out and say, well, I'm going to make a contingent upon blah, blah, blah. But my first responsibility, when I'm first meeting with the seller, is to make sure that they're getting the highest and best price. And most of the time, that seller is going to ask for full exposure to the market. Like I have a court-ordered sale right now, and it's a signed listing agreement, and we're cleaning up. This is a house and some acreage, and we're cleaning it up, and we're getting all the excess personal property out of there. But in the meantime, I have people looking at it. Like there are people like, they're just said, well, and the neighborhood's so small, I actually have other real estate brokers calling me, and they've looked at it and everything. And they're like, Eric, we want to put an offer in this right now. And I'm like, no, you have to wait. I mean, this is a court-ordered sale. You have to wait until it's ready for market, and then we have to have full exposure. And full exposure is at least 2 or 3 days, but sometimes it's a week. And, you know, we want to make sure that everybody that could see it has been able to see it. And if you make an offer then, but it's still an advantage to know about it.